This crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Western New York. And they'll enjoy excellent field position at the 40 as the opening kick heads out of bounds. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. So they'll decline this and take the result. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Ready?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready?
On the ground again with Mixon. He's got to gain a 6 there. Andrew McCuba attacking to make that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Get up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They're going for it. Here's Richardson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. 19, knock back at 60. Left leg 19.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You spent so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Got it. Ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 7, 18,
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Working quickly here. Fourth down, pass coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. Well, they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They send a receiver in motion right. Throwing now on 1st down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Nixon's going to get this off his own read. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go. Cowboys. 77. Ready, ready.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
incomplete.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
1st and 10 from the 32. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Ready?
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8.
Viking 18.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Come on.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Running for it, Mixon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
6-yard line.
60 Eagles. Go.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 67 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Richardson takes the snap. They're going for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get 37 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He's keeping it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense. And the quarterback can score using his legs as well.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pulling the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down. On the option, here's Mixon. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 41-yard line.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the Bucs come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning.
Panther 11. Come on. Set. Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Tag. 79. Cup 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
19 Lions. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Okay,
Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing again, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Good for Bills.
Warriors 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
At the 26-yard
First down throw here from Richardson. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Bills 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it, and he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. One's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Slot man's in motion right. Here's the snap on 4th. This connects with Higgins. And he goes out, just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated mid.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kid. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6, six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat, throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make
it. See, left side, he's off to the races. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. They come to the line here, 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Calvin Joseph there on the coverage.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Richardson will do it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. The gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hold it ready.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Hey, go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Second and 6.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
The handoff from Mixon, running right. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, go. Ready.
3rd and short, gets again to the tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Mixon. There's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Get it.
It's Mixon on second down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey. Bronco 80. Let go.
Here's Mixon. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Start. Get up.
On the ground again with Mixon. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
So that's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19. Ready.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. He sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. 4th down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Let's go now. Ready.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
On the ready. Head. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Going forward, the big tight end. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
It's a gain of a yard.
Went into their bag tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
They're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Flush down out to... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's a 38-yarder for the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. He's got a man left. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That was an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10, on to Nixon. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ready?
Trying to convert with an option on 3rd down. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the right hash, a 49-yard look.
A 49-yard attempt.
Cracking for it, and it's good! We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills leading by 6. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. He'll look to throw it. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Alpio quickly into the hands of Smith. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Back to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Another try for them from the 11. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Chiefs signal for a timeout, and that's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Quick throw left side, complete. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Check. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready?
Here he is to throw. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked up by Jalen Jones. The moment you see the don't look to pass. From this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Why?